A year ago, Laura Bonk, a London woman, applied to be a mystery shopper, just like her neighbors who lived across the street. But then she recently got an envelope in the mail, and here's what she had to say about that.
I kind of first thought, oh great, finally, because you get a lot of free perks with that. But when I looked at the check was for almost $4,000. I'd never heard of anything being given out in that large sum for anything related to secret shoppers. I mean, it's a very legitimate looking check, and I must say I did look at it and think, I wonder, maybe if this is a real thing, but there were too many flags. In the very beginning of the letter, when it talked about after a thorough review of my resume and references by an affiliate consumer, it got me backtracking, thinking that although it was maybe 3 years ago the first time I'd applied to be a secret shopper, and I know people that do it, and often you have to reapply, there really wasn't an extensive resume involved. It was just interest, what city you live in, that kind of thing. There wasn't a lot of personal information. You know, the old curiosity killed the cat. I had to call just to see if anybody actually answered the phone. And of course, the first number there wasn't anybody there, but there was a second number that you weren't supposed to contact unless you had a delayed assignment. And a gentleman answered the phone, just hello, and I thought, okay, if you're a business, you don't usually answer hello. It's usually the name of the business. So when I kind of played along and said, yeah, I called the number, but nobody was there, and I need to speak to somebody, do you have another number? So he did provide me with another number. And of course, there wasn't anybody at that number either.
Laura Bonk called London police and told them about this mysterious envelope and check. And they told her if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, and to just throw that check away. But Laura didn't feel right doing that, and so she called the Anti-Fraud Center run by the RCMP.
They were very interested in it and had warned me repeatedly that if I cashed that check, I would be on the hook for the full amount. They took my name, date of birth, all my information, every piece of information off of the check, the numbers at the bottom, the date, the address of the check, all the information from the letter, including on the back. Part 2 of the assignment was after I did my secret Walmart shopping for $100 and filled this out in regards to the staffs, were they friendly, were they aware of their products? Then step 2 was the 2 sums of Western Union, including the names of 2 people in Niagara Falls, New York that the money was going to.
The RCMP is investigating because fraud is big business in this country, and Laura says there's a lesson in it for everybody.
Always follow up, and really it's true. If it is too good to be true, always go with your instincts, because no matter how much $4,000 or $5,000 or $3,000 might seem like a good idea, unfortunately you will be on the hook for the money.
For the London Free Press, I'm Kelly Pedro.